Hi guys, welcome to LK Logic. In this exercise, we have to convert from direct to indirect speech. So let's see the first one. He said, I have finished the work. So you should know that this part here, he said, is called the reporting verb. And this part here, inside the inverted commas, I have finished the work, this is called as the reported speech. So the first thing what you have to do is you have to keep he said as it is. Alright, so you have he said, he said, he said. Now the inverted commas will change into that. So you have that. Here you have I, that's the first person. So first person changes according to the subject. Who is the subject here? He. I is he here. So we'll write he. Since you don't have he here, we're going to strike the option B. Now check A and C. The sentence is in present perfect, right? Have or has plus the third form of verb. We'll change it into past perfect. And the past perfect will take had plus the third form of the verb. Here you have. It will change into had. So here you have has, right? Have and has both are used in present tense. So we'll strike off A. Your right answer is C. He said that he had plus the third form of the verb, the work. He said that he had finished the work. That's your answer choice C. Number 2. Mike will say he wants a cup of tea. So you have to remember, this is the reporting verb as I told you, right? If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, the sentence in the reported speech will not change. So here the reporting verb is in, so if it is in present tense or future tense, the reported speech will not change. There will not be any change in the reported speech. Inverted commas will change into that. So you have that. So let's strike off C because it has if in this. Now you have to choose between A and B. So let's see. Mike will say that he wants a cup of tea. Mike will say that he wanted a cup of tea. So which is a sentence where your reported speech is not changed? This one, right? He wants a cup of tea. This one. So that's your right answer. He said he's tired. First thing what you'll do is you'll keep he said as it is. So you have he said. Alright. Now let's look into the reported speech. If it does not have a question mark, you don't write if. If you have question mark, you write if instead of that. Your inverted commas will change into if there is a question mark in your reported speech. If there's no question mark, you will replace the inverted commas with that. So you have that. This one we are going to strike it off because you have if in this. No question mark, no if. You'll put if or whether if there is a question mark in your reported speech. Otherwise, no if or whether. You'll just convert the inverted commas into that. Now here is in present tense, right? So you just have to change it into past tense. So what will is be in the past tense? Was, right? So that's your answer choice C. He said that he was tired. Here it is same thing written. He is tired. So that's wrong. Question 4. He said the sun sets in the west. So remember one thing, guys. If there is a universal truth or fact, the reported speech does not change. There is no change in the sentence. We write he said as it is. He said, and he said. Okay. After that, you will convert your inverted commas into that. Not if. If or whether comes when there is a question mark in your reported speech. So let's strike off B. And as I said, when there's a universal truth or fact, there is no change in the reported speech. So it should be as it is. That the sun set in the west. There's no S here. The sun did set in the west. So that's also wrong. The right answer choice is D. He said that the sun sets in the west. Question 5. She said to her father, I am hungry. Whenever you have said to plus the object. To whom she said? To her father. This is the object. She said to her father. Whenever you have said to the object, if you have the object in the sentence, to whom she said? To her father, then you change it into told. You don't write as it is. You don't write said as it is. You change it into told. So here you have she said. We are going to strike that off. Now she told, she told, she told. Alright. And if there is says in your reporting verb, that is in present tense we say says, and in past tense we say said. So if it is says to her father, then it will change to tells to her father. Said to her father will change to told to her father. The next step is your inverted commas will be converted into that. So she told her father that. She told her father if. When do you put if? If there is a question mark in your reported speech. So we'll just strike this off. We don't have a question mark here. She told her father that. So you have that in two of these sentences. So which one is right? Now this sentence, I am hungry, is in present tense. So you will change it into past tense, right? So which sentence is in past tense? Let's see. He is hungry. Am and is both are in present tense. So this is the wrong choice. The right answer is C. She told her father that she was hungry. Am is converted into was. And here you have I. I is the first person which changes according to the subject. What is the subject here? This is the subject and this is the object. You should know that this is called as the subject. Alright? And this is the object. So I will change according to the subject. Who is I here? She. So we have written she. She told her father that she was hungry. Question 6. I say I work hard. I say, you have I say, I say, I say, I say. Your inverted commas will convert into that, 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 that. Here you have if. If or whether comes when there is a question mark in your reported speech. So we don't have a question mark, strike D. Now you have to check the reporting verb is in which tense. Reporting verb is in present tense. So I told you when the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, your reported speech will not change. No change in your reported speech. So let's see. I say that he was work hard. Wrong. I say that he worked hard. Change in the tense. Wrong. I say that I work hard. Right. I say you are a fool. So here this is in present tense. Your reporting verb is in present tense. So what does it mean? Your reported speech will not change. No change in your reported speech. Easy. So you have I say, I say, I say, I say. Then your inverted commas will change into that, that, that. Here you have if. If there is a question mark, then it will change into if. So strike B. Here it's written you are a fool, and here it's written I am a fool. They've changed the sentence. No change in the sentence, right? Strike off D. So you have to choose between A and C. Here you have I say that you are a fool. No change in the sentence. Option C is right. You were a fool. So it's wrong. Mike says to Paul, you are ill. First of all, you have says here. That is in present tense. Alright. And then Mike says to Paul, you have an object as well. So whenever you have an object, this says will change to tells. Okay. So let's strike off A. Mike says because it has says. You have here tells, tells. Mike tells Paul, Mike tells Paul. Now, when the reporting verb is in present tense, you don't change the reported speech. No change in the reported speech. So, Mike tells Paul that he was. Your present tense has changed to past tense. So, let's strike off B. Option C is right. How? Mike tells Paul that. Who is you here? You is the second person. Second person changes according to the object. Alright. And who is the object? Paul. Paul is he. Are is in present tense. Is also in present tense. Mike tells Paul that he is ill, so there's no change in the tense. Present tense, present tense. With you, you write are, you are. You don't write is. You don't say you is, you are. And with he, you write is, he is, she is. You don't say he are, she are, right? So he is ill. Question 9, he said to me, you must be silent. Now remember guys, if you have must in a sentence, must will remain must as it is. It will not change. Now here you have he said, it is in past tense, to me. You have the object. So said will change to told. So here you have he said, let's strike it off. Here you have he told, he told. You is a second person which will change according to the object. Who is you here? Me. And me is I. So it will change into I, not you. So this is also wrong. Right answer is C. He told me that I must be silent. Question 10. Peter said, I saw the planetarium. So you have Peter said, Peter said, Peter said, Peter said. Inverted commas will change into that. Now the next thing what you have here is I. I is who here? Peter. I changes according to the subject. So Peter is he. So you have he in this, he in this. So let's strike off A because it has I. Whenever you have I or we here, it changes according to the subject. I and we are the first persons. You is the second person. It changes according to the object. And he, she, it are the third person. They don't change. He will remain he, she will remain she, it will remain it, and they will remain they. The sentence is in which tense? Past simple. So we'll change it into past perfect. So past perfect takes had plus the third form of the verb. So in which sentence we have had in this, right? Had, and the third form of the verb is seen. So that's your right answer. He saw the planetarium. Past simple is in past simple, so that's wrong. And I said to him, I do not know. So here I